wrestling fans, this is World League Wrestling Showdown here at the Race Wrestling Arena. I'm Sarge Phillips, alongside my broadcast partner, the legacy himself, Leland Race.
Tonight, Sarge, I am not a permanent fixture, but it is my pleasure and my honor to be here calling the great action here on World League Wrestling Showdown. And we have a heck of a main event as Camaro Jackson takes on Superstar Steve with the World League Wrestling.
I don't mean to cut you off, Leland, but something's going on to the back, and our cameras are right there. And oh, look out! It's the ladies' division champion, Tootie Lynn, fighting with Skylar Sparks.
Sarge, this is a serious situation. There's some type of issue here. We don't know any of the details, fans. And as soon as we find out, we're going to let you know. But we're going to go to Ben Simon in the ring.
The man known as the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson.
Camaro Jackson getting his chance this evening as he faces off against the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion and Superstar Steve.
This is going to be the first, one of the first opportunities. I'm kind of shaken up about what took place earlier with Skylar Sparks and Tootie Lynn. That was an unforeseen thing taking place here. But Camaro Jackson, this is going to be, I believe, his first attempt to gain the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Championship title. And if he plays his cards right, if he lets his talent shine through, then he's going to win that championship and beat the WLW, the current champion. Superstar Steve, a guy that has held that championship title for over 600 days.
Yes, he has, and you, as being Camaro Jackson's former enemy, I guess you could say, but also his tag team partner, you would know more of Camaro's strengths and weaknesses, and honestly, there's not many weaknesses that Jackson has right now.
Camaro Jackson, he is a great representation of the future of this company, Sarge, and what his ability is going to be shown tonight.
The man known as Superstar, the champion, Steve Fender.
But it's got to be, again, reiterated, like you said a few moments ago. This man, Superstar Steve, the WLW Heavyweight Champion, has held this belt since November of 2022, over 670 some odd days.
And that's a feat that you can't take lightly. Not everybody that in professional wrestling has the opportunity to go for this championship title, much less win it and hold it for that length of time. 2 years we're approaching, and Superstar Steve isn't somebody you want to miss out on. He isn't somebody you want to take lightly. Camaro Jackson, he has trained his entire life to get the moment that he is in right now, and Superstar Steve isn't somebody you want to take lightly again.
Is set for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. It is for the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Championship. Your referee for this contest is H.D. Daniels. Introducing first the challenger from U-City, USA, weighing 265 pounds. He is the Grand Regent, Camaro Jackson.
You hear the fans just adoring, silently behind Camaro Jackson, the determination, the look in his eyes. I've never seen something like that before, Sarge.
They definitely want to see him capture that gold tonight.
California, weighing 232 pounds, the defending World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Superstar Steve Fender.
And with Superstar Steve, we also seen him not too long ago come within an eyelash of winning that NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. So he's coming into this match tonight with a little bit of guts. Oh, look out! Right in the corner, starting it off.
Camaro Jackson, Superstar Steve, he is the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion for a good reason. And he takes advantage of the situation as it presents itself, and that is a perfect example of why he is champion. And he's going into this, the veteran, obviously 20 plus years here at World League Wrestling and 20 plus years as a professional wrestler. This is a guy that you don't want to take lightly, but Camaro Jackson isn't somebody you want to take lightly, Sarge.
Oh, he's chopping him right there in the corner. I've said it several times in the past that I believe that yourself and Superstar Steve have some of the hardest chops in the industry, but Camaro Jackson laying him in just as good.
and the two are brawling on the mat right now. This Camaro Jackson is not going to take anything, any underhanded tactics, any of the dirty things that Superstar Steve is known to pull out of his back pocket to try and win this match. And Camaro's, again, he's a person with a bright future, not only in World League Wrestling, but as in a general sense, professional wrestling. Sarge.
Back mule kick looked like right there, stopping Camaro Jackson as they're both on the outside. Your referee, H.D. Daniels, with the count going on right now. And trying to ram his head into that steel barrier right there.
I have a feeling you're going to have to do a lot more than that just to even think about trying to win a match against Camaro Jackson. As you said, I have been on the opposite side of the ring, and I have been on the same side of the ring as Camaro. And he is somebody that once he gets going, once he gets angry, get out of his way, because nothing will stop him. He is a Camaro car with a freight train engine, and it's only going to be a matter of time before that freight train engine plows right through Superstar Steve. Will he win the championship title, or will he lose, and will Superstar Steve retain? That's the question, Sarge.
And both men rolling in and back out again to keep that count from continuing. And here comes Steve with the chair, but stopped, and we've got to go to a commercial break. Jackson and Steve continues on.
Ho, ho, ho! Get ready for the NWA World League Wrestling Christmas Bash Spectacular. Live professional wrestling action, electrifying moments, and your chance to give back to the community. Join us Saturday, December 14th at the iconic Harley Race Wrestling Arena for the last event of 2024 that will feature the best of the best from NWA, WLW in a night that you won't want to miss out on. But that's not all. This year, we're making the holidays even more special with our 9th annual food drive. Help us make the season brighter for those in need and get your chance to win a free TV. Every donation helps families in need right here in our community. So go grab your friends and family and get ready for a night of action-packed wrestling. Tickets are on sale now at harleyrace.com. Be there, and don't forget, bring your donations to make this holiday season even brighter for those who need it most.
Welcome back, wrestling fans, and since we've been gone throughout the break, this match still on the outside.
Sarge, those two have been in and out of the ring, and now we're back from the commercial break, and the action is still as hot as it was just before we went into commercial break. And Steve wants to make sure Camaro Jackson knows not to take anything that he does with a grain of salt. But Camaro Jackson, I think, is thinking the exact same thing.
Referee H.D. Daniels desperately trying to get both men to get back into the ring, but neither one of them listening whatsoever right now.
There's one thing that Camaro Jackson wants, and that's the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Championship title. He is a former WLW Tag Team Champion alongside Derek Stone and John Webb when they were collectively known as the Empire. But now the one thing that has evaded the hands of Camaro Jackson is the WLW Heavyweight Championship title, the title created by the man, the myth, the legend, that of course being Harley Race. This is the title he needs, this is the title he wants, and this is the title that he is going to attempt to take away from one of the longest reigning WLW Heavyweight Champions of all time, and that being Superstar Steve.
Camaro Jackson on that apron, but again, Superstar Steve cutting him at the pass. And now going to try and superplex him in, but Camaro Jackson stopping everything.
He's going to have to pull out all the stops because, again, Steve would not be champion. As we see Camaro Jackson trying to suplex Steve to the outside. Both men are on the apron.
Both men, yes. Oh, super kick caught. And a hard right punch. What's he going to do here? Got him hoisted up.
This is unlike Camaro. This is something I have never seen Camaro Jackson do a move like that. He is doing everything that he needs to try and do to win this championship title, and there's not one thing, one person, one obstacle that's going to get in his way, as he just proved by sending the back of Superstar Steve, as you said, onto the hardest part of the ring, and that is the apron. And now Steve, he's laying on motionless on the outside, as you see.
Referee up to a 5 count now. Camaro Jackson rolling out, doing the right thing, I believe, because he's got to get him in that ring and pin him to get that championship win.
Make the pin to get the win and win the title. You're 100% right.
And he is going to go into a cover. 1, 2, oh, just a hair.
It was 2 7/8. If it was just a half a second longer, we would be seeing the new World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Camaro Jackson. Superstar Steve, he is rattled. He is more than rattled. He's in a way in a position he didn't want to be in at any point in this match, as we see Camaro Jackson go for one of the biggest splashes I've ever seen him go for.
Superstar Steve, though, moving out of the way and not going to try and do that running bulldog. Oh, it gets shoved off. Both men getting stalemated in the middle of the ring.
Superstar Steve trying everything he can to get Camaro Jackson down. And that includes that was almost beneath the belt there.
But a shoulder tackle from Camaro again stops the champion.
As you can hear, again, the fans want to see Camaro Jackson beat Superstar Steve and become the new World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion. As you see Jackson now picking up Superstar Steve, one of the most well-known moves that, again, Harley Race, the man, created.
1, 2, oh! 2.5 that time. Superstar Steve getting that left arm up.
Camaro, he's got to not waste time. He is missing the perfect opportunity. And yes, he has come leaps and bounds more than what he was 6 months ago, more than what he was a year ago or 2 years ago. But to get this championship, he cannot be wasting time. And the more you waste time, the more opportunity he's going to get away from you, Sarge.
Well, he's definitely trying to pull out all the stops, as right now it looks like maybe he was going to go into that Boston Crab, but again, the superstar being able to stop and thwart it. Oh, and a back drop now from the challenger.
The back of Superstar Steve has taken a beating since the beginning of this match, and even before when they were on the outside fighting and during the break.
Inverted shoulder tackles into that back lumbar region, doing a number on the champion.
This isn't anything technical, Sarge. Camaro Jackson is just trying to destroy, pummel, and beat the back and soften the back up of the WLW Heavyweight Champion. Anything that he could possibly do.
Oh, and there's that chop again that he's actually, I believe, learned from you.
You could hear those shots, those chops. They sound like shotguns.
Championship action continues right after this. Another chop.
We work here, welcoming the long hours and heavy lifting, working hard to get the job done. And so should your truck. Jim Trenary Ford is here to help you get the job done through complete customer care and a lineup of trucks that exceed expectations. We are Jim Trenary Ford.
World League Wrestling with memory of Harley Race.
When you get in the ring with us, it is over before it started.
World League Wrestling Tag Team Champions.
Yes, it's the pond in his corner.
Welcome back, wrestling fans. As Camaro Jackson trying to send the champion into the corner, but he's caught him. Got him up on. Oh, look out again. Superstar Steve able to stop everything. And now he's going to shove him right into that ring post.
I think the ring may have moved a couple inches towards the east there, as Camaro Jackson now, his shoulder, his trapezius, his rear delt is in danger, and Superstar Steve is like a shark with blood in the water. This match for the WLW Heavyweight Championship title. And there you see the champion. Now he knows he's in charge. He has Camaro Jackson on the run, and that's something that Camaro can't afford to have where he's at in this matchup.
Superstar Steve with another shot on that arm. And wrestling fans, get your tickets right now at HarleyRace.com for September the 7th, Stars and Stripes 3 at the Race Wrestling Arena. And again, Camaro Jackson trying to get away from Superstar, but Superstar with that hard kick to that shoulder again, just maintaining his focus right now.
Fans, if you have yet to be to a World League Wrestling event, Stars and Stripes 3 is one that you're not going to want to miss out on. The last event, Summer Sizzler, we had a sold-out crowd twice. And that's just, it's a testament. It's action like this that contributes, and it's fans like you that makes World League Wrestling stay alive. If you want to make sure you're at the next World League Wrestling event, HarleyRace.com. Get your tickets now for Stars and Stripes 3, Saturday, September the 7th.
Camaro Jackson in deep trouble. He's got to find some way, somehow to get back into this. And another hard shot from the champion. But here comes the challenger. And now it's a back and forth chop fest right in the middle of the ring.
Earlier, Sarge, I had said you do not want to make Camaro Jackson mad. He is a person, he'll be your best friend, but he's also going to be your worst enemy if you do something wrong, if you do something to him, just to get him angry enough. And I think we are approaching that point as Superstar Steve, the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, 600 plus days, 20 plus years, is the man in charge of this match, and he is sending the challenger. Really?
And again, the champion focusing on that left arm and shoulder of the challenger. Now has him right in the middle of the ring and nowhere to go, no ring ropes to grab.
He is in the middle of that ring. You're 100% right. That ring is 18 foot by 18 foot. He barely, as you can see, barely got his foot right there on the rope, and that's about the best position that he could possibly do, because any length of time longer, and the WLW Heavyweight Champion very well could have torn some ligaments, ripped a muscle right off the bone. Anything is possible, because Steve knows no less.
Now just belittling and berating the challenger.
Again, we are approaching that boiling point for the challenger, Camaro Jackson. He is asking Steve, give him all he got. And that's exactly what Steve has given him. Everything that he has, and nothing is keeping the challenger, Camaro Jackson, down. He is going as hard as he possibly can, and he gives Big Steve a big inverted atomic drop.
And here comes the challenger. Oh, no, huge shoulder tackle. And it puts the champion back on his back, down on his back.
It got him down onto his back, Sarge, but it didn't keep him down, and that's what Camaro needs to focus on.
Who is gonna win this match? Who's gonna become the champion? Will Superstar Steve retain? Will Camaro win? We'll find out right after this. Ho, ho, ho!
Get ready for the NWA World League Wrestling Christmas Bash Spectacular. Live professional wrestling action, electrifying moments, and your chance to give back to the community. Join us Saturday, December 14th at the iconic Harley Race Wrestling Arena for the last event of 2024 that will feature the best of the best from NWA, WLW in a night that you won't want to miss out on. But that's not all. This year, we're making the holidays even more special with our 9th annual food drive. Help us make the season brighter for those in need and get your chance to win a free TV. Every donation helps families in need right here in our community. So go grab your friends and family and get ready for a night of action-packed wrestling. Tickets are on sale now at HarleyRace.com. Be there, and don't forget, bring your donations to make this holiday season even brighter for those who need it most.
We're back in the WLW Heavyweight Championship on the line.
We are here back on Showdown. Camaro Jackson has the champion on the run, and this again is something that Camaro Jackson needs to take advantage of. As you see him, Superstar Steve has pushed him to a limit. That's what Steve does. That's why he is champion. Camaro needs to stay on top of this situation and not give Steve the moment to catch his breath to gain his thought advantage as champion.
And as we've been saying throughout this match, Camaro Jackson trying to do certain things. The Superstar Steve stopping him, but this time he's got Superstar in that Boston Crab he was trying to get earlier.
That move targets the lower back and just the back in generality. And Camaro Jackson is sitting down deep and he's sitting down hard. As you see him, Steve is just within arm shot as you see him now grab the rope. Earlier in the match, just a few minutes ago, Camaro Jackson was able to get the rope, and now he has. Oh my goodness!
Camaro Jackson not wanting to let go of that hold. The referee getting knocked backwards.
HD Daniels, he did. I don't know if he took the brunt of it, but he took a good push. Knocked him down. HD Daniels is not.
Oh! Superstar just punched Camaro right in the chin, and it looked like he put something back into his tights, and the match is over. What just happened, Leland?
That is a question that I'm still trying to comprehend the situation, because as you saw, Superstar Steve, he was putting something back into his trunks. He took advantage of the situation of the referee being away. He took advantage of it, and again, that's why he's the heavyweight champion. But anything that he needs to do to keep that championship title around his waist, he's going to do, as is evident. And now Camaro Jackson is just another notch on the belt of Superstar Steve.
Camaro Jackson had all the momentum right up to the very, very end.
Fans, I think we're about to go to the back and hear some words from the victor in this match, the winner of this match, and still the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion, Superstar Steve. Anytime now, Steve is going to be heading to the back as you see Camaro Jackson just as shocked as everybody else in this building. He thought he had this one in the bag, but you never underestimate Superstar Steve, the World League Wrestling Heavyweight Champion.
Wrestling fan Sarge Phillips here, and right now I am waiting for the WLW Heavyweight Champion, Superstar Steve, to come through so we can find out exactly why he did what he did this evening. Champ, I gotta ask you, why did you resort to those type of tactics of what you did tonight, and what did you hit him with?
First of all, Sarge, don't you ever question me. For all you peons at home who don't know who I am Superstar Steve Fender. I am the WLW World Heavyweight Champion. And for those of you who don't know, I was trained by the man, the eight-time, Sarge, 8-time. Can you count that high? The 8-time NWA Heavyweight Champion of the world, Handsome Harley Race. If there's one thing that Harley taught me through all the years that I've been around WLW, through all the years that I've been in the Mid-Missouri, and through all the years I've been everywhere else in this great nation and abroad, he taught me one thing in particular. The champion should remain the champion at all costs. Why, Sarge? Do you know why? Let me just tell you why. Because the champion brings home the money. The champion makes bank. And this business is all about making the money. I am Superstar Steve. I am the WLW Heavyweight Champion. There's a saying, Sarge, every dog has his day. Well, guess what, Camaro Jackson? Your day wasn't today, son. Your day wasn't today. Your day wasn't yesterday. And there's a good chance your day may not even be tomorrow, or the next day, or the next month, or the next year. I've been in this business for a long, long time. A long time, Sarge. Think about that for a minute. There must be a reason an old guy like me is still in this business, carrying the gold, winning at all costs. There's a damn good reason for it, Sarge. And if you was in my position, if any of you morons at home were in my position, you'd know what that reason was. Until then, keep figuring it out.